Welcome back to the Heidi Healing Show, where we explore the most effective healing methods and practices. I'm Heidi Northland, certified Ayurvedic doctor and yoga therapist, medical intuitive and spiritual healer. And today I am very excited to guide you through the most effective healing practices in the form of breath. You all breathe, but it's usually on autopilot. Today, we're going to practice some effective breathing practices that will help you to expand your breath, help you reduce stress and anxiety, give you more energy, and improve the circulation of your blood flow and your oxygen in your body. So valuable practices. Did you know that in the US, more than 70% of people suffer from stress-related issues? And there's this long list of diseases that are caused by poor circulation and low oxygen in the body. Some of these conditions, they include COPD, the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, anemia, and pulmonary embolism, and also sleep apnea. So long list of health issues that can be corrected and prevented with these breathing practices that we're going to dive into today. So the first three breathing practices, the first three that I'm going to guide you through, they will specifically balance your nervous system. They will ground you really nicely. They will calm your mind beautifully. They're very safe, so they can be done by pretty much anyone, as long as you don't force anything or try to hold your breath excessively long, especially if this is new to you. Let's connect with the breath. So make yourself comfortable wherever you are. And if you're not driving, you can close your eyes and bring your attention 100% to your breath. Inhaling long and deep, taking a long, deep inhale, filling your lungs up. Close your eyes if you can, if you're not driving. And then get the sense that you're expanding energetically. And then slowly, long and deep, exhale and hold that breath. Let's do that again. And this time, see if you can inhale a little bit more with your belly. So you expand your belly, make it really big, and then holding your breath and get the sense even more that you're expanding your energy in all directions. And then slowly, long and deep, exhale. Good. Now your energetic body is a little bit more awake. So we're gonna put our fingers into a hand mudra. A mudra is a seal, like a lock, that can be done with different parts of your body. And the Vishnu mudra is done with your fingers to help you move your prana and improve your blood circulation in your body. So to do this Vishnu mudra, you bend your index finger and middle fingers down into your palm, and then you hold them down with the base of your thumb, like this. Then you're going to place your right thumb on the right nostril, and then we're going to inhale in through the left nostril, and then you're going to change fingers and close your left nostril with your ring finger and pinky, and then exhale out the right. So we're going to be changing back and forth between the nostrils. We're using our right hand because that's in yoga and India, that's how it is done. Why? Perhaps you know. But in India, the left hand is the toilet paper. And so it is. And so it has been for a really, really long time. If you don't accept that and you want to use your left hand, please be my guest. No problem. But I will be using my right because that's what I've been trained to do. And I like that. So we are doing this Vishnu mudra here. And we are going to close the right nostril, not like forcing it. No force. Gentle, easy. And then we're going to inhale, full long breath in through the left nostril, and get the sense that you're inhaling through the entire left side of your body. Then you're going to hold your breath and focus into the center of your brain. Then you're going to change fingers and exhale out the right, and get the sense that you're exhaling out the whole right side of your body. Yeah, just like that. Now we're going to inhale in the right. And then holding the breath, you can close your eyes if it's safe for you to do so. And focus a little deeper into the center of your brain. Change your fingers and then exhale out the left. That was one round. We're going to do some more rounds so you get it into your system so it becomes easy. So inhale in the left, long and deep, and hold focus into your third eye, your pineal gland, into the center of your brain. Change fingers. Exhale long and deep. So good. Inhale in the same nostril in the right. Long, big breath, expanding your belly. Exhale out the left. Oh, yes, so good. Inhale in the left. Let's do one more round together. Remember to expand that belly and focus into the center of your brain. Yes. Change the hand and exhale out the right. Beautiful. Keep going. Keep practicing a few more rounds on your own, maybe shorter breaths or longer breaths, and see if you can really get down into that belly. So you're using your diaphragm and expanding. That will help you to balance your nervous system even more. Practice a few more rounds and then bring more focus into that pineal gland, your third eye. If it's new to you to do this, you can tap. Tapping is a very wonderful technique to bring attention to different places in your body. So you can tap on your forehead to bring more awareness into that area of your body. So this breathing practice is known as Nadi Shodhana. Nadi means subtle nerve channel, and Shodhana means purification. So Nadi Shodhana is this purification of the subtle channels in your body, and it brings balance. It's balancing all your three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. We've talked about Vata, Pitta, Kapha in the previous shows, and we're going to talk more about them because they are governing every single thing and body part and thoughts and anything in your whole being. So knowing about these three doshas is very valuable, and we are balancing them. This practice is also known as Anulom Vilom, known as the alternate nostril breathing. You may be familiar with it, and you may already have practiced it for a while. If so, then you can experiment going longer and deeper into your breathings, inhalation, exhalation, and holding the breath longer and getting the sense that you're expanding more. And you can also remind yourself that you are this bright, beautiful, divine light, that you are expanding and bringing oneness with everything around you. When you practice this wonderful Nadi Shodhana, not alternate nostril breathing, you're also balancing your left and right brain hemispheres. You're balancing your hormones. You're balancing your solar and your lunar, your masculine and feminine energies. You're clearing and releasing toxins, and you're bringing all this amazing oxygen into your body. You gain this great mental clarity. We all need that. In this world, we all need greater clarity so we can connect with our inner wisdom and stand in our truth and speak our truth and know our truth and live our purpose so we can make this life worth living for, right? That's why we're all here. We are walking each other home. Get the sense that you're filling yourself up with oxygen as you're practicing this alternate nostril breathing. And see if you can practice it. We're going to do one more round together so you can truly remember it, so you can practice it as you go about your day, before bed, in the morning, or you can practice it when you're sitting in a bath, taking care of yourself, loving self-care, or when you're sitting in a park, or when you take a break from work. Even if you're at a long line in traffic, you can practice it. Then experiment with yourself how well you could feel with this practice. Noticing how you feel before and then how you feel afterwards. So inhaling long and deep in through the left nostril. Holding the breath, closing the eyes, focusing into the center of your brain. You can raise your eyebrows a little bit. That helps to activate. Change fingers and then exhale out the right. Inhale in the right. Expanding the belly. And exhaling out the left. You could always come back to the replay, which can be found at WinWin Women, www.winwinwomen.com. No, not .com, .tv. winwinwomen.tv. All of the replays will be available, and you can watch and practice with the replay. The next breathing practice that we're going to dive into has a wonderful effect on your nervous system, even more powerful than this Nadi Shodhana. So the next one is called Brahmari. Brahmari means humming, and it's named after the sound of the bumblebee. It's like this humming sound. You'll love it. I'm pretty sure of that, because it has this wonderful effect on your mind and your nervous system. You're going to be making a humming sound. It sounds like this. Your sound is probably going to sound a little bit different than mine, but the inhale can be any sound. So when you are making this sound, it's not your vocal cords. You are contracting your muscles in your throat a little bit. And then the sound comes from that contraction in your throat. And so it can be a lower sound, a higher sound, whatever it is. Mine is fairly high. I was trying to make it low for you, but my throat didn't want to do that right now. So mine is pretty high. So if yours is lower, that's totally fine. So go ahead and bring some attention to your throat and just see if you can find those muscles in your throat and contract them a little bit. And then inhale and make a sound. It's really not hard, but you just got to find the technique to contract the throat muscles. So go ahead and try it. It doesn't have to sound pretty or anything. Yeah, just like that. And just practice that inhalation a few times. And if no sound comes, that's fine. Just keep practicing and it will come. Now, the exhalation is going to be a high-pitched sound because you want it to vibrate in your brain. This is the whole effect on it. It has this vibrating effect on your hypothalamus that then will create this incredible effect on your brain and your nervous system. Let's practice so you can feel it, okay? Experience is better than words. I'm gonna share with you a mudra for this practice. It's called Shanmukhi Mudra, and it's also called Yoni Mudra, and it has these 6 gates. 6 gates. Your 2 eyes, your ears, and your mouth, and your nose. 2 eyes, 2 ears, and your nose and your mouth. Your nose is counting for 1 gate, your 2 nostrils. And symbolically, we're going to shut out the senses of the mind so you can experience this amazing peace and calmness inside. And it's going to help you to focus and concentrate a lot easier. You can use your thumbs to plug your ears. Don't plug your ears completely right now, because then you can't hear what I'm saying, right? And then your index fingers are going to just symbolically close your eyes, so they rest on the eyelids. There's no like hard pressure or anything. You're not going to hurt anything. And then your middle fingers are going to close your nose. And then your ring fingers are going to rest above your upper lip and the pinkies below your lower lip. So this is symbolically closing the gates, the doors of your senses. Let me demonstrate it. So you're resting your fingers there. So I'm going to close my ears. When you have heard my instructions and you know what to do, you can close your ears too. And then you can listen to this amazing humming sound inside your brain that vibrates so wonderfully. Here we go. I'm going to demonstrate one more breath. So I inhale here, expanding my belly. And then I bring it up in my sinuses, real nasal, getting this high-pitched sound. So the exhalation is longer than your inhalation. If you don't feel that you can exhale completely with that high-pitched sound, that's totally fine. You just relax and then exhale completely before you start another breath. Go ahead and practice it. See if you can get that inhalation with some sound on it. And if you have any questions and you're here live with me, you can write your questions in the chat and then we will attend to them later on. So what I was saying about your hypothalamus, while you're practicing here and now you're getting more of an experience of it, I want to put a few more words on it, because your hypothalamus is this amazing part of your brain, right? And it controls your pituitary, a very important gland in your brain. And your hypothalamus, it sends these impulses to your nervous system, your sympathetic and your parasympathetic nervous system, so it balances. And this helps your entire neuroendocrinal system to function in this harmonious and optimal way. It's really amazing. Practice it. And if you laugh, it's okay. Let's have some more fun. Yeah, let's laugh at ourselves a little bit more and let's take ourselves a little bit less seriously. Let's practice together one more time so you can feel that you're getting the hang of this practice. And you're putting your pinky below your bottom lip, your ring finger above, your middle fingers symbolically closing your nose. Obviously, you're not closing your nostrils, right? Because then you can't breathe. And the whole purpose is to expand your breathing. And then the index fingers lightly lying on top of your eyelids and then closing the ears. And then inhale with the sound. And then exhale with a high-pitched sound. And with practice, you can lengthen that exhalation more. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so yummy. I have had so many wonderful benefits from this practice, and I'm excited for you to integrate it into your regular routine and practice it. I want to share with you about some of the health conditions that this Brahmarate helps you with, or can help people with. If you work with other people, or if you know somebody that can benefit, then share these practices with you. Share this guidance with them. Because anybody that is suffering from high blood pressure is so common, right? This particular practice will help to balance it. It has that very specific effect on the brain and the entire nervous system, and it will balance the blood pressure. It will calm down anxiety. Very important, right? It will calm down all that stress, the mental tension that is going on so much, all that pressure that's going on in our society. This practice will calm it down so you can experience greater bliss in your life. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And anyone can practice this Brahmari. There are no contraindications. It's very, very safe. And now let's drop down into the bottom of the spine where we have an energy center that is the root chakra, Muladhara chakra. It's the element of earth. We want to activate there. There are these knots that are spiritually, energetically hidden within this center, and this next practice can help unlock this lock or this knot, and it can help you in so many ways in your life. This next practice is called Ashwini Mudra. It means the seal or the lock of the horse, and it's got its name because if you've ever seen a horse do its number 2 business and empty its bowels, it does this very special contraction with the muscles. And in a moment, you're going to be doing that. It's kind of like winking with the butt. Okay? It's funny. If you haven't done it, it will bring some joy. So go ahead and practice a little bit. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. See if you can isolate these muscles in your anal sphincter muscles. If this is new to you, it may feel like you're just contracting all the pelvic floor muscles, and that's totally fine. But with practice, you want to isolate the bladder muscles, the perineal muscles. In a woman, it's the vaginal muscles, and then the anal sphincter muscles. It's good to have control over these different muscle groups. So now see if you can squeeze and release, winking with your butt. Yes, just like that. Good. You're literally activating right there in your root of your spine. We are going to take a long, deep inhale now, expanding the belly and holding this breath as long as it feels comfortable to you. Don't force anything. And while you're holding your breath, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. You can do it really slow and deep and really pull up and in on those muscles and slowly relax. Or you can do it faster. Whatever feels good for you. It has powerful benefits both ways. And when you need to exhale, relax your muscles and then exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale long and deep, expanding your belly, expanding your energy, holding your breath. And then squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Contract those muscles and relax them. And when you need to exhale, relax everything. Slowly exhale. There is one more thing I want you to add to this practice, and it is a throat lock. It helps to build the energy more into your trunk area, into your heart, into your vital organs to help improve the circulation in these areas. When you inhale long and deep, expand your belly and then take your chin forward and drop your chin down. Swallow, and now hold your breath like that. It's easier to hold your breath when you're doing that throat lock. Now relax everything and exhale. It's important that you exhale after you have relaxed everything, okay? Very nice. So go ahead and practice a little bit more, and I will share with you about the many benefits that this practice has, because it is so incredibly grounding and calming. You may already feel a little difference after just a few breaths. So if you wake up in the morning and you're feeling this anxiety and nervousness and so forth, practice this while sitting in bed, or you can practice it while sitting in the bath, or sitting in the car even, you can practice it. Just don't close your eyes, obviously. This practice unlocks these hidden knots in your root. And when that happens, this Kundalini Shakti energy very safely rises and activates. Very safely. This is a very safe practice. It can also help with your number 2 on the toilet. If there's constipation, it will help to move the bowels, which is a very important thing. It will give you control over those anal sphincter muscles. And just do a few. And then gradually increase your practice. If you're new to this, it may seem challenging, but with practice, it becomes second nature and very easy to do, and you'll gain the benefit from these amazing practices. Wonderful. The next practice we're going to do is the Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati is translated as the skull shining breath. You're literally turning on the light in your skull, inside your brain. So it improves your clarity, your mental clarity, and your energy as well. This is very energizing. You're going to breathe through your nose, just like we've done in the last 3 practices. You're breathing through your nose. But in this particular breath, there is going to be more force on the exhalation. Imagine if you have a bug on your lip. You want to blow it away, right? It takes some breath to blow it away. And then the inhalation is just passive. You can start very slow, and then if it feels good to you, you can increase the speed a little bit to it. So let me demonstrate it. What you can hear is my exhale. The inhalation has no sound. So try that. The exhalation is a powerful exhalation. And then the inhale is just passive. And when you exhale, you're using your belly muscles to push that belly in. So you draw your belly in when you exhale. And then inhale, your belly expands. You can even use your hands a little bit. So you get the sense that on the exhale, you're really pushing all that breath out. You're emptying your lungs. You're emptying everything. It's very purifying, this breath. It is in the category of the Shatkarmas. Shatkarma system is a purification procedure of 6 cleansing practices in yoga. And this breathing practice is one of them. Kapalabhati. So get the sense that you can truly expel and exhale all the toxins, all the carbon dioxide in your lungs, and then passively inhale. Yeah, good. A good way to build it up is to do 1 round of 30 breaths and start real slow, and then take a break after the 30 breaths. Then do another round of 30 breaths, and you can speed it up a little bit if it feels okay. Otherwise, don't speed it up. Just keep practicing real slow, okay? You will still gain the benefit of it. Let's do the Vishnu Mudra. So bring your middle finger and index finger down into the center of your palm. Hold it down with your thumb. Stretch your pinky and ring finger, and just relax your hands anywhere you like. And let's start. Let's take a long, deep inhalation first. Gets into expanding your belly. And then exhale completely. And now use your belly to push that breath out. And then inhale naturally. And here we go. Yeah, keep going. See if you can use your belly a little bit more and just relax your shoulders as much as possible. Relax your chest as much as possible. Obviously, it's going to move some, but see if you can relax your face. Smile a little bit. and get the sense that, wow, you are expelling all of the breath in your exhalations, and it's natural, easy to inhale. You are clearing all the toxins from your head. Keep practicing a few more times. And if you have any questions, feel free to write them in the chat. This Kapalabhati activates your belly chakra, your abdominal energy center, Manipura chakra, and it's removing blockages from your abdomen. So blockages within your digestive tract, blockages within your liver, blockages in the pancreas. There are all these sorts of different kinds of blockages that can happen in the abdomen and in the organs, and this particular practice helps to free and clear it all. It also has a wonderful effect on the kidneys and your entire metabolism. So it's a very wonderful practice that also increases your lung capacity. Pranayama, which is what we're doing, is often translated as controlling the breath. And depending on how you read the words that have been put together with the Sanskrit's grammar, it can also mean expansion of breath. So what you're doing right now, you're expanding your breath, you're expanding your lung capacity, you're expanding your oxygen. And this increase of oxygen helps you to prevent so many health issues and helps you heal so much faster. Feel free to contact me if you would like to go deeper with these practices. You can contact me through my website, www.heidihealing, like this show, so that's easy.com. You can either schedule a free call with me or you can contact me if you have questions. Now, when I learned these breathing practices, it was all the way back in 1997. 1997. I was 23 years old. I was living in Denmark, in Copenhagen. That's where I was born and raised. Not particularly in Copenhagen, but in Denmark. And so I was living in Copenhagen at this time, and I had just been backpacking around the world by myself, solo backpacking around the world for almost a whole year. And when I came back to Denmark, it was in the fall, and then the winter set in. And the winter in Denmark is very gray and cold and pretty miserable. And I had just gone through the entire world with all these incredible experiences and all these warm places, Australia, Indonesia, Fiji, lots of amazing places. So when I came back to Denmark, it was a very great challenge for me because I couldn't really relate with people so much. I'd just had all these amazing experiences. So I was feeling quite lonely and depressed, actually. And I found my way to these breathing practices. There weren't a lot of yoga studios around back then, but I did find one program, and I learned these breathing practices that I've shared with you, along with a lot of other practices, and they helped me so quickly to change and shift my mindset, my moods, and my whole physical wellness started to improve very quickly. So if you would like to benefit from more of these breathing practices and go deeper with me, and more of the yoga practices and also meditation and Ayurvedic practices, I have this amazing 12-day yoga and meditation program. And I want to gift you today with a 50% coupon code, 50% discount coupon code. So if you go to my website, www.heidihealing.com, you go into the shop and you scroll down into the 12-day love-infused yoga and meditation program, and you put in the coupon code yoga with Heidi, you'll save 50%. I would love to go deeper into this practice with you because it has started me on this amazing healing journey. This 12-day love-infused yoga meditation program, I share my most favorite and the most effective practices in that program. So I would love for you to benefit from that and get deeper into your healing at all levels. Thank you so very much for joining me here on the Heidi Healing Show. I look forward to seeing you again so we can explore more effective practices. And remember, you're always loved, and it's never too late to heal at all levels. I'm Heidi Nordland. I am very honored and grateful to guide you in these healing practices. Namaste.